Hello, Nesties. Hi, welcome to Nana's Nest. Well, a couple things are going on. I really just want to make a video record today because we are preparing for a storm, and that's pretty typical here in Florida, especially where we are. So, I don't know, I had to work today, not work today, I went to orientation today. They let us know that the office will be closed until further notice. So if there's anything that needs to be done, I can do it via Zoom at home on a laptop because they are in an evacuation zone and they must evacuate today by 5 o'clock in that zone A area. Here where I am, we are in a no evacuation zone. We don't have to evacuate. Everybody is prepping for the storm. I'm not even going to the store because it just gets so chaotic when the storms come, and typically we're usually already, the storm comes, the worst it'll get is that you'll lose power for a few days. I don't have a generator, but that's fine. The last time Irma came through, we lost power for 7 days and 6 nights. It was a long time. It was tough. I was outside grilling. The only thing is, I only have a little hibachi this time to grill on. I was cooking all my food on the grill. So with all of that, I had to just get some things prepared in the yard. I had to take down my grill towers, bring the furniture, lawn furniture in, turn it upside down, weigh down my garbage cans that are up here, pile everything up on the porch. We got the lawn mowed because the grass is definitely going to grow with all the rain that's pending. I think the storm's name is Aldalia. There's an Aldalia and a Franklin. Yeah, I love that Franklin because that's our last name, Franklin, but I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Not really worried about it. Long as we go unscathed and our lives are intact. Our biggest concern is our daughter up in Tallahassee. We just dropped her off at FAMU for college, and this will be her first storm that she would weather away from home. Getting teary-eyed. But we have a lot of family up in Tallahassee, and let us know that they have generators. There's a cousin that works on campus. She'll probably be safer in the dorm, and as FAMU sits on the highest of 7 hills, so we don't have to worry about flood. But they do have immaculate lightning storms up there. Classes have been shut down for Tuesday and Wednesday. Classes here in where we are located, classes have been schools have been shut down for Tuesday and Wednesday. So schools are shut down here. Classes are canceled in Tallahassee. My work and a lot of my other friends, my other job, the doctor's offices are closed for tomorrow and Wednesday, pending the direction of the storm and pending the destruction of the storm. My husband, who is a deputy, he usually works 12-hour shifts, which will kick in first thing in the morning. They'll do 12 on and 12 off. I know all my ex-friends from the hospital, they'll start doing their A and B shifts. I think they do 12 or 24 hours on and 24 off. Bring your families and all that good jazz. We usually get some pretty good storms here in this area. Even though we get awful storms, we're still blessed. Last year or last season, I think it was, last season, I think it was Fort Myers. They were skint up. They were skint up by the storm last year. So I pray that that doesn't happen to them this year. We don't know the direction of the storm. All we can do is hunker down. It's funny to see that my neighbors are already, her shutters are up, and my neighbors over here, they're all shut in. I think that's pretty remarkable. Everybody's shutting down from the storm. The good thing about my home is that we got our hurricane window, so they're pretty good. They were so good for the last storm, Irma, that we barely heard anything. I'll take you around to the front. Hold on. It's funny to see that garages are down, shutters are up. I think we're the only ones that sit up here with our windows like open completely. So that's nice to see. Everybody's buckling down. Yeah. I've already, I've taken my grow tower down. And just want to catalog what's going on with my plants. So I have some beauties over here growing. I think that's that big squash my mama gave me. Plus I got one from Heart. Hold on, I gotta close this door. So for now, this is what's going on. They have come through pretty good and they're nice and pretty color. And look at that little tomato still hanging in there. And look at this guy here. So these are my 6 tomatoes that I put back here. Beautiful. They're doing awesome. So we'll see how they weather through the storm. Everybody looking pretty decent over here. No different from what I just cataloged the other day. Strawberries are doing fine. I'm going to leave this netting here. If we don't get heavy winds, I don't want the netting gone so that the moths can come and take over. But if we do get heavy winds, you know, it is what it is. So counting on heavy winds. The cucumbers over there dowling around. My mama says that this is guava. How in the world I got a guava plant, I don't know. I have the salt bags holding this down. I filled up the water bottles in there to keep it from blowing all around. My son disassembled my towels. I took the linen cloth off my, whatever this thing is. Everything's packed up over here. Furniture's turned over. But let me show you guys, even though, so remember this guy here, how it looked the other day? Look at her. Look at it. Came back, it's doing great. Pepper's doing fine. And I eat, look what else I got. Look at that. There's an eggplant coming. And then 1 bloom, 2 bloom, 3 blooms. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And there was a pretty one open right there. So I think I'm about to get blown away with eggplant. And my peppers have blossoms on them. Blossoms. I just picked the jalapeno pepper off there. I'm waiting for all this stuff here to grow. And this is a better look at all the stuff that's in the tower. Some empty spots, I don't know. But we'll see. Nothing comes up, I'll put something in there. Peas are getting down. I left that 1 tomato in there. There's nothing in there that's empty. Oh, my green okra over there was full of aphids again. I had to get the water, spray all the aphids off, and got rid of those. So this okra plant and this one over here are officially almost 6 feet tall. Because I'm 5'6". I don't know. I think that's a radish. It's doing pretty good. Here, that's either a mustard or a collard, whichever one. I'm excited. Look at all the stuff in here. Now, this bed here, hopefully, because I'm in Florida, once again, these are all peppers except for that mushroom right there. I mean mushroom, that basket mushroom. That's a volunteer. I just threw that out there and it grew up by itself. The peas don't be playing. You throw a pea out somewhere, a pea is coming up. Pea is not playing with you. It is taking root and it's growing. So there's so much going on in here. I'm going to take those okra out. Take this monstrosity out. I took the other one out. The lavender was doing great, but ugh. I moved this over here, and it likes this spot. But earlier I was like, what is going on with all of my wait till I take you guys. I am sweating up a storm. I'm just gonna leave this here. That's coming out. But the funny thing is, this started off looking like that. Now it looks like this. I don't get it. I still left that mess over there. I'm not gonna worry about it. Blueberries are doing great. Oh, forgot to tell you. My sweet potatoes, I got into that bucket. I dug it all up. There was two little potatoes in there about that big. I threw them back in there. And then I cut all the slips off, put them in some water, and I'm just gonna grow slips, get them all nice and bushy, and replant them. This guy here, look, is still doing fine. I put a DE on it to keep it safe. So that's it for this part of the yard, guys. This is day 1 of prepping for Aldalia that's coming through. Maybe she'll come through with a vengeance. Maybe she'll be kind to us. I don't know. Look at this popping. First of all, look at this pineapple. It's huge. And this one. Hey man, where you thought you were in the house? This is some type of pumpkin. Look at the stalk on it growing. It's gorgeous. I threw that watermelon back there again. It was all down here again. And this is what shocked me. I don't know what that is back there. Something. So, that's what's going on here. And this is traveling all the way right there. And I'm going to let it just travel right on out toward the road. My husband's going to have a fit. I put a little gate right there so that my neighbors don't get bothered by it. But look at the watermelon. I cut back the basil. And you see how the water's just like right here? Because this sprinkler head right here doesn't get back there, so I gotta come back here and water. But look at that leaf there. And it doesn't look big on here, but those things are huge. Let me put my hand up next to it. That's how big it is. Alright guys, that's that. Nuggy. And that compost bin is heavy as hell. I don't know how I'm gonna get all that crap out of there. But I tell you what, it doesn't smell. I put basil in it and I was shaking it up. I hate to say a compost smells good, but it does. So that's that. I'll let you guys know how the storm goes. But so far that's what the yard looks like. This is what we're dealing with. And you would have thought that it would have been raining. It didn't rain today. I still had to come out and water my yard when I got out of orientation today. And I got all this stuff put away, out the way, so it won't be flying all over the place. Oh, look at the moringa tree. I'm definitely gonna have to cut it back again. I think I'm gonna cut it back too, right here this time. All right, guys. May everybody stay safe. Floridians, Georgia, who's ever on this Gulf of Mexico, stay safe. Thank you. He's always patrolling. That's why he's second in command.